What's up, nerds? What's up, you fucking nerds? Alright, so today, what I wanted to look at was Obsidian Flames, because this set currently does not make sense to me. So, what I'm seeing, right, is sealed product is quite high. You know, you got ETBs at $100 a pop. Obsidian Flames at $230 market. What can you even buy one of these at right now? Yeah, $230, $232. I mean, this guy has no feedback, so probably not buying from them. But yeah, $232, $230 for a booster box. So one booster box, one ETB, gonna cost you $330 or so. You know, it's kind of, I feel like a lot of sets from Scarlet Violet are in this boat, right? Where like booster boxes are like $225, ETBs are pushing 100. But what's really odd to me, right, is like your loose packs are $642 market. I'm probably going to bring up another anomaly while we're here. But yeah, pretty close to $7. $7 market price for a pack of Obsidian Flames. This has to be one of the most dog shit sets to open. And the only reason to buy this sealed product is to keep it sealed. And I'll show you why. So, if you look at the actual set, we've got one card over $20. I mean, technically, if you want to count this one as 20, go ahead. But yeah, nope. You got the Charizard SIR, market price $59.44. The gold Charizard, market price $19.43, and then Ninetales, market price $17. Cleffa $14. So you got 4 cards that are $15+. Now, if you wanted to master set this entire set, it's going to cost you less. I mean, like, just look at this. You have a couple uncommon reverse holos that are a couple bucks. Umbreon, Espeon, both $1. And then what? Arven? Arven's like one of the top 15 cards in the set. Rev Holo Arven. Top 15, top 20, pretty close. But for reverse holo common to be one of the better cards in the set is kind of messed up. But if you wanted to master this entire set, you could literally hop on here and probably buy the entire thing for less than $330, which is what one booster box and one ETB would cost you. Now, both of these could be true, but either the sealed product is overpriced or the singles are undervalued, and I'm not sure if one or both are true, but it just seems very weird to me that the sealed product for the set is as expensive as it is, with very limited value within the set. So, like, is it just that people opened the ever-living shit out of this set and there's just not as much sealed product as some of the other sets, leaving us with just a bevy of listings for you know, the hits of the set? Like, your second best SIR is $13, and that's probably because it's playable, or was at one point. You know, third best SIR is $4. Like, what is going on? And people don't even like the gold cards. $20 for a gold Charizard. Gold Mewtwo out of Destined Rivals is like $60. Like, this is Charizard we're talking about. We're talking about the king of Pokemon. And he's over here sitting at $20. So what gives? And honestly, I don't have an answer for you. I just thought that this was interesting, and it didn't make a lot of sense. Like, I'm not here to like pump this setup like it was something special. This was this had to have been the absolute peak of what I would call dog shit Scarlet Violet. Like, this and Paradox Rift, I think, is where the hate reached a maximum. Like, Scarlet Violet base, not received super well. Paldea Evolved, also not received well. But, I mean, it was better than base set. And I remember working for a card store, I mean, mostly online, streaming, and we were like, it's a Charizard set, it's going to be huge. Like, those other two sets were shit, but like, this is Charizard we're talking about, and this set flopped too. And this was the end. This was the end of that card shop. After this set, they decided to shut the doors and move on from doing what they were doing. And I lost my job, and I had to find a new one because of it. And it really sucked, because I really enjoyed that job. And I think if we had just made some better decisions, we would have been all right, but it's whatever. Can't win them all. So yeah, this was just a weird anomaly that I had seen. I don't remember where I saw it, Instagram, TikTok, somewhere during all my scrolling I do, that, you know, an entire set of Obsidian Flames was only going to cost you like $330, and, or whatever it was, $350, $400. And I was just like, that's so weird, because one booster box is $235 as I found out. And I was like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. And this is the cheapest set in Scarlet and Violet to master. And I think just outside of Charizard, there's just like not much fanfare here. Like, I think Pidgey is sort of a meme. Nobody gives a fuck about Pidgey. And like, they had Tyranitar in this set, but they didn't do the IR, right? They didn't do an IR T-Tar here. No, they didn't do an SIR T-Tar here. Like, if you had an SIR T-Tar and an SIR Charizard, I think this set is much stronger, but for whatever reason, they just decided, nah, we're just gonna stop at full art and call it a day. You know, the illustration rares just like aren't all that impressive. Larvitar, Lechonk, he's a new one. You know, just Scissor, I don't know, has like a following, I guess. People like Scyther. Gloom. To be fair, that Gloom card is awesome. The art's really nice. Cleffa, I think part of this is that it's playable and people wanting to pimp out their decks, so I don't think this is as collectible. The Ninetales is a nice card, but just a weird set. And then there's another thing I want to show you all. What is it? Yeah. The Masks of Ogerpon Premium Collection. This thing, right, just came out. It was delayed by, I don't even know how long, a bunch. Whatever, pre-sale, pre-order, 65. We're down to like 50, 57, I guess. 57 a box. Shipped. I live in a state without sales tax, so I don't have to worry about that shit. But like, you get 10 booster packs in these things, right? 10 packs. 5 Temporal Forces, 5 Twilight Masquerade, plus the promos. The promos aren't worth a whole lot, maybe $1, even though they're like stamped and everybody's up in arms about the stamped promos. So those might be some long-term holds for you at $1. But I was excited about the Twilight Masquerade packs in these boxes. only to find out that Temporal Forces is worth more. And I was so confused. I had no idea. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a very big seller say that he had like thousands of Temporal Forces guaranteed. They broke these down because it made more sense to sell loose packs than to sell and ship these fucking things. Oh my god, shipping. What a night. Dude, shipping premium, like any collection box, is such a nightmare. Like, never. Don't do it. You're spending $10 to ship this damn thing. And if you had just like sold somebody, I don't know, a lot of 100 packs, you just do way better. Continuing on. So if we look at Temporal Forces, let's just shop the entire set. We'll set this to sealed. So if we look at Temporal Forces, right, booster pack, market price says $686, right? That's the market price on TCG Player. But you can't find packs for like less than $8. So, well, I guess this person, Nina Harrison, you could get them for $650. It's not a bad deal, but I could go get them for $5, whatever, a pack. Right? Like I just get them for $5 a pack. But you can see there's this trend since April. Like this set has gone up a whole bunch, 30% for just booster packs. And, you know, this is where I think Scarlet Violet started to gain some momentum. Like they started figuring some stuff out. This is another one. They put a Gengar full art in here. Gengar EX full art. No SIR. Like you put the SIR in here, you knock it out of the park. There's no Gengar SIR. So silly. But just looking at like the Pokemon they put in this, right? It's all the Paradox Pokemon or whatever these things are called. You know, Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, Walking Wake, Gouging Fire, Iron Leaves. But like this is the end game content of Scarlet Violet. Like this stuff is going to live on with the generation that grew up with that game. And I think that these are highly undervalued. And in 20 years, I know it's a long ass time, could be 15 to 20, even 10 to 20 years, 10 to 15. You know, when those people who grew up with this stuff, played the games, enjoyed the games on their Switch, you know, come into adulthood and have money or have the ability to use a credit card to buy stupid shit, want to relive their childhood and get back into Pokemon and all that. Like, these could be some of the cards that they remember and go after. And I think they're undervalued, especially for how much a pack costs. I mean, it's the same thing with Obsidian Flames, right? Like a pack is $7 of Obsidian, $8 for Temporal Forces. And like, you're just not, the value proposition doesn't make sense. I mean, it almost never does when you're opening product. That's why people opening product, like, are just gambling and looking for the thrill of opening cards. And trust me, I get it. I've opened thousands of packs, but like, I don't know. The idea of buying like 10 packs for $80, like I have to hit a Raging Bolt and something else to get my investment back in we'll just say investment. I just don't like that proposition right now. And if you look at like the sealed products, I mean, where are the booster boxes at? My eyes have deceived me. I just saw this number. I thought it was the booster box. There you are. So a booster box right now, $230. And if you take 230 and divide it by 36 packs, you get $6.38. But loose packs are no less than $8. Except for those people that have like the shipping tagged on. And so if you scoop up a whole bunch, like I guess it makes sense. But this is one where like buying the booster box might make some sense because you're getting a better per pack rate than buying loose packs. But again, like that Ogerpon, Masks of Ogerpon, that might be one of the best deals on the Pokemon market right now. And it has Twilight Masquerade in it. So like Twilight Masquerade booster packs are sitting at a market of $6. I feel like they keep reprinting this set. Like everything has Twilight in it. And they, reprinted booster bundles. They reprinted a bunch of stuff. So like it's basically remained flat after going from 6 to 7. I mean, it's gone from 6 to 7 back down to 6 over the last 3 months. But like, yeah, 6 months, 6% increase. I mean, it's not like free tendies, but I mean, it's a little something. It's not a lot. I mean, over the last year, yeah, it's gone up a shitload, right? It's almost doubled pack price. But yeah, this is another one where you're like, you can buy them for $5.50 a pack through those Ogerpon boxes. And if we're looking at the price plus shipping at the bottom, $6.35, $6.65. Like you're getting them for almost $1 less just by buying the Masks of Ogerpon boxes. And I did put my money where my mouth is. I went and bought another 3 cases. I had 3 cases that I broke down. I bought another 3 to break down. And I'll probably look to like wholesale the packs to, whoever. Some streamer or something who's ripping hella packs. I don't know if I can even get my stream interested in something like this, but I suppose I could try. But yeah, so that was just a couple of things that I saw happening in the market right now. I mean, that, Black Bolt White Flare just released. Just, you're gonna have to wait for single prices to come down unless you're cool with paying 400 plus for main chases, 300 secondary chase, full art trainer for 125. Like the N, that won't hold up. That N will be $60 in a month. But yeah, Black Bolt, White Flare, they're out. I feel like people are getting smoked. Yikes. These were pre-selling for like 120. We're down to 90. They'll go back up, but like, yeah, you're seeing people try to move off of their little Walmart hits for $85 local. Might be an okay place to get in, people. All right, well, that's all I have for today. Just some things that I saw in the Pokemon market that didn't make a ton of sense. Like this video, subscribe. I doubt you stayed to the end, but maybe you did. Appreciate you. Okay, bye.